Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and in this video we are again going to continue our design pattern series, and in this video we are going to study about the mediator design pattern. So without wasting any time, let's move to the blackboard and study it. In a mediator design pattern, we are going to make one object that encapsulates that how objects interact. So this is known as the mediator design pattern. I know that definition is very abstract and it is very hard to understand with this definition. So let's understand it with the simple examples, and then we're going to see the bad and good code as well. So first of all, let's take one simple example that there is one customer who gave an order to a waiter, and now waiter responsibility to talk with the kitchen service and talk with the billing service. Let's say customer gave this order this time, please bring the bill and clean the table. So there are two orders involved. First of all, now the request will go to the waiter. The order was to billing service, because the waiter will go to the billing service and bring the bill, and the waiter will go to the cleaning service and call someone to clean the table. So this time waiter is going to talk with the billing service and the cleaning service. Waiter can talk with the kitchen service and the billing service. So it means that waiter is going to interact with multiple services at different times. Okay, like there can be a situation in which the waiter has to talk with the three services. There can be a situation where waiter has to just talk with the kitchen service. According to the customer's request, waiter has to talk with the different services. Now what is the problem? The problem is that whenever we are going to see the code, when we are going to see the bad code here, the waiter is the one who is going to make the object of the kitchen class or the billing class or the cleaning class. But waiter should not do it. Waiter should not know all this. Waiter's responsibility to take the order. In the good approach, waiter will going to pass the request to one object, that is a mediator object. Now here what is going to happen? The mediator is going to perform all these actions. Like mediator will send the request to the kitchen or the billing service. Mediator is going to send the request to, let's say, billing or the cleaning service. Mediator will take care of all this. To with all services we have to interact. Waiter service is now just going to be responsible for taking the order and send those requests to the mediator, and now the mediator is the one who is going to perform that action. So let's say there is one mediator who is going to focus on all these four services. There is one more mediator we can make. In that mediator, what is going to happen? The mediator is just responsible for talking to these two services, manager and the billing service. There can be multiple mediators we can make, and we can implement that. Okay, so this is known as the mediator design. Still also, if we are not able to understand it, we'll go to the code and I will show you the problem with the help of the code, and in the good code we are going to solve that too with the help of this mediator design pattern. So first of all, we are going to see the bad code. It is pretty simple. First of all, customer come and gave order to a waiter. So waiter, we are going to make a waiter class. In the waiter class, you will simply see we are going to make an object of a kitchen class and the billing class. And whenever we are taking the order, what we are doing? We are connecting with the kitchen service, and at the same time we are making the bill also. So we are interacting with the two services. Waiter is interacting with the kitchen service, waiter is interacting with the billing service. So this is the first thing. Secondly, waiter is responsible for making the object. So these two are the issue. Okay, so we are going to sort this thing out. Waiter should talk to the mediator, and mediator is going to responsible for making the object, and mediator should responsible for sending the request. Waiter should only responsible for taking the order. So waiter responsible to take the order, and after that it should be to send it to mediator, not creating the object or calling the function. It should not be done by the waiter. This is the issue in this code. Now let's go to the good code where we are going to solve this problem. So first of all, let's go to this restaurant class. In the restaurant class, what is going to happen? First of all, let's see. We are making this kitchen class. It is a simple class. In this billing class, it is also pretty simple. We are not doing anything. So whenever we are going to define the restaurant, we can make this objects. Okay, I'm just making into the main function, but you can just define these objects globally somewhere. So we have this kitchen class, we have this billing class. Okay, the kitchen class is responsible for preparing the food. Billing class is responsible for generating the bill. I think this is pretty clear. I think this is in the bad code also we are doing the same thing. In the good code also we are doing the same thing. There is nothing different in that. Now after that, again let's go to this restaurant class. Now the mediator comes into this role. In this mediator, I made one mediator where I'm passing all the classes. So when we are seeing our blackboard, we can have multiple mediator. So here I make this restaurant mediator that is connecting with kitchen and billing. In our blackboard, we have seen this mediator that is going to connect with the manager and billing. We have seen this mediator that is going to connect with these four services: kitchen, billing, cleaning, and helping service. But here I just take an example where our restaurant mediator is going to connect with the kitchen and the billing service. Now let's go to this mediator. So restaurant mediator, we have this place order function. In this place order function, where you go to this implementation, what we are going to do, we are going to make the interface. After that, we are going to make the constructor in which we have just taken this input, kitchen and the billing, that we are just passing in this restaurant, kitchen and billing. And in this mediator implementation, we are passing this. And in this place order function, you will see we are going to take the string and we are going to pass to the kitchen place order and billing dot place generate bill. We move all the functionality of the waiter to this mediator. Now, when we'll go to this waiter class, you will see waiter is going to take the mediator. Waiter responsibility is to connect with the mediator. Let's say if there are multiple mediator, so wait in the constructor of the mediator, you will pass the multiple mediators here. Okay, pretty simple. And in the function, so waiter responsibility to take the order, so it will take the order. If there is something, let's say customer wants to talk to chef. Okay, so let's say we will say talk to chef. If there is function like that, then in that case what we are going to do, we'll say mediator dot, instead of place order we'll call the function talk to chef. And if we go to the restaurant mediator implementation, here we have to make one more function, talk to chef, that is responsible for kitchen dot talk to chef, kitchen dot talk to chef. And in the implementation also we have to mention one more function, talk to chef. Talk to chef, we can just copy paste it and we can say talk to chef. I think everything is clear. Kitchen, send cook. Okay, like we will directly send the cook to the customer. Here you will see what is going to happen. We make this thing. Now mediator in the first, let's say customer give this operation, let's say let's go to the restaurant class, and the customer says that I don't want to order right now, I just want to talk to chef. In that case, let's say this is an instruction, something he is sent, we'll call this talk to chef function, and here we'll just call this mediator. And now mediator is just going to take care. In this mediator implementation, you will see here we are not calling the billing service, we're just calling the chef, we're just calling this kitchen service. And when we will go to this talk to chef function, you will see what is going to happen. He's just going to send the cook. So now mediator is going to interact with all the services and waiter is going to connect with only with the mediator. This is known as the mediator design pattern. Why someone has make this mediator design pattern? So I just wrote it down. It promotes a loose coupling by preventing objects from referring to each other explicitly and let you vary their interaction independently. So we can do it independently and it promotes the loose coupling. Instead of object talking to each other directly, they are going to talk to a mediator and mediator coordinates every single thing. That is something that we have just saw. And we'll solve the problem of this Metsi code, okay, because now we are going to have the loose coupling with the help of this mediator design pattern. So I will push this code into the GitHub and I will provide you a link into the description. Also, thank you for watching me, and we're going to meet into the next video and study some another design pattern, and bye bye.